What's up, mechanics? So today we're gonna make some Maryland style vegan crab cakes. You know, because I'm from Maryland. I had the crab cakes before I went vegan, so I know what they should taste like. So guess what? You're gonna learn how to make crab cakes that taste just as good as the non-vegan crab cakes without the crab. And I'm trying to tell you, I'm born and raised Baltimore, Maryland. I know how a Maryland crab cake should taste. Don't listen to Jimmy Seafood and all of them when they talking all that crazy nonsense. The whole state of Maryland is going vegan. Everyone's going vegan. Vegan is the thing to do. Vegan is the way to be. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. I'm doing too much of this. Let me do more of this. You know, mix it, whip it, whip it. I'm gonna do more of that. All right. So stay tuned. If you're new here, subscribe, and let's get into the video. So these are the ingredients that you'll need in order to make this recipe happen. It's really simple. You got some saltine crackers, some vegan mayo, some Old Bay seasoning salt. Don't laugh at my onion powder brand. And I have some rainforest friendly hearts of palm here. So let's get it started. First I take my hearts of palm and then I directly shred the hearts of palm using a fork. You want to get it shredded pretty good. If you have a food processor, that also will work from what I understand. But I like the way it looks better with the fork when you shred it down with the fork, and then I chop it up finely so it can kind of mimic the look and feel of crab meat used to. For time's sake, I'm gonna speed it up a little here because we don't have all day. We're trying to make these crab cakes on the fly. So once you're done shredding the shredding the hearts of palm, what you want to do now is just chop the hearts of palm into smaller pieces. You want it, you know, kind of like a little bite-sized pieces. You don't want it the length of the actual heart of palm that you got from the can. You want them to be a little smaller so that when you mix all your other ingredients in, it can blend together well. And you won't have big chunks in there. You want the pieces as fine as possible. Sorry for my tripod being in the shot. So now that you have your finely chopped crab meat, vegan crab meat shall I say, you just take that and get your other ingredients ready. But this is what it should look like when you're you did it right. Bam! Now you take 3 big tablespoons of vegan mayo. This time I used the Hellmann's vegan mayo. Normally I use just mayo, but I was looking for a good deal that day, so I just grabbed the Hellmann's. Add some Old Bay to that sucker. A little seasoning salt. I'll have the full list and amounts of seasoning that I added at the bottom. Of course, right there I just kind of eyeballed it. But I'll put the full seasoning amounts at the bottom. Well, in the description, I'm sorry. So you're gonna need about 7 saltine crackers. I always start out with about 4. What the crackers do is absorb some of the moisture and also hold the mixture together. It's gonna give that some texture so that when you fry it, it won't fall into a million pieces, because no one wants their crab cake to fall into a million pieces. So there, I just mix it up. Try to see the consistency that I have. This even tastes good if you eat it just like this right here out the bowl. It tastes really good. The seasonings will start to make your mouth salivate. I am trying to tell you, like, this is one of my favorite things to make right here. Everyone in my house seems to love it, so I like making it from time to time. But before I wanted to put the recipe out, I wanted to perfect the recipe. So After I mix it up, you know, if it still seems that it's not firm enough, I just grab a few more crackers, mix it in there. On this video, I used about a total of 7. So 3 tablespoons of vegan mayo and 7 saltine crackers. That pretty much did the job for me. So the other optional thing that you guys are gonna have here is nori sheets. If you want to give it a more like seafood flavor, you can use some nori sheets. You just take some dry sushi or nori sheets, or even use the nori flakes and sprinkle that in with the mixture here, because you know, you want it to taste a little fishy, like it's a vegan crab cake without the guilt, you know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm doing right here. I didn't have any nori flakes, but I took a big nori sheet, crunched it up in my hand, and I mixed it up in the mixture here. Whatever you want to call it, mixture. Crab cake mixture, vegan crab cake, whatever you want to call it, just call it delicious. While you're just watching me mix, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. Share this with a few of your friends too, by the way. So now here's the part I forgot to tell you. I put this in the fridge for about 20-30 minutes, let it get a little tougher, and now I just formed about 3 nice sized crab cakes right in my hand formed them. And well, actually this is the part where I let them sit. After I formed them, I let them sit. I'm so sorry. So you form the crab cake, then you let it sit in the microwave. You let it sit in the refrigerator or the freezer for about 20-30 minutes. So this is after I got them out of the refrigerator. I put a bit of flour on it. I just use regular all-purpose flour. That seems to be the best for me. So I put that on, and you want to mix that up, you know, get it floured up pretty good. While you're flouring it up, you want to get your oil ready in the pan so that you can just toss these crab cakes right in it. I just did a shallow pan of oil. I didn't deep fry them. I'm not really sure how it would hold up in the deep fryer. It should hold up pretty good, but I just always like do a light little pan fry. Cook them on each side for probably about 4 to 5 minutes on a nice size heat. You just want to flip it until you see the crispiness and the color that you like. The food is 100% cooked already, so it's good to go just as it is. So you just flip this about 3 times, then you take it out 2 times or so. Then you take it out, drain it on some paper towel, and then it's ready to eat. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You just made you a vegan crab cake. It's time for you to enjoy. Your plate can look just like this today. If you make a good plate, show me on Instagram, _vegan mechanic. And as always, eat grass, not ass. Don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys. Let's get me up to 5K. I was there. Get me back there. I love you guys. Peace out. Take care.